because you bring it everywhere you go.
Follow your lead, my brother.
Oh,
You're doing an amazing job. Type in 10 superfans, give some craziness if you love what he's doing.
This is why I keep asking to bring Mark out, because I need the affirmation. I love it. Hey, so what we wanted to talk about a little bit is something that's coming out here, coming up tomorrow. Now, you may not know this, but back in LA, one of the things I do is I work with Marvel Studios. I do their world premieres, now their virtual world premieres. But what I love about their philosophy is they always talk about this idea of every superhero movie is someone's first superhero movie. So you have to make it something that they're excited about and love. And in the same way, these events, these Zenergize workouts, each one is somebody's first one. So why don't you let us know, what do we have to look forward to? What are you excited about the Zenergize workout tomorrow? Tell us any and everything that we need to know.
I love that question. So listen, if you want to be a superhero, this is your moment. So we have DJ Luke, DJ Mitch right there. Look at DJ Luke all the time. He's been crushing this. What we're going to teach, we're going to focus on, just like yesterday, we talked about the adventure. I'm more in my fitness gear. Tomorrow, I'm bringing my shorts out, and we're going to activate your body. Your body is a machine because you are a superhero. We're going to focus immediately on your fat-burning cardio. We're going to focus on your high-intensity cardio, and we're going to focus on your strength cardio to get you strong. 45 minutes of power, but the cool thing is going to be this, that we're not going to focus just on high intensity. If you have a hip problem, if you have a knee problem, if you're 70 years old, show up. Because whatever level of health you are, we're going to have modified, we're going to have high intensity, and we're just going to have show up. So we know what it is. Come for the experience, come for the moment. You'll duplicate it because 2021 is your year of health. Let's go.
I love that. I'm feeling pumped up. You pumped me up. I love that. And just like he said, doesn't matter the level of intensity if you're just starting or if you are a veteran in working out. We got something for everyone tomorrow, right?
Exactly. This is your moment to win. Whatever level you are, you can take it to another level, and you're going to have the tunes. Live DJ Luke, are you ready, my brother? I love that. So listen, super fans, make some noise. Give some biceps. Bring your game. 8:45 tomorrow. We have Canadian superstar Tanya Gustafsson is going to help with the warm-up. Come ready. Come prepared. There's going to be some special distributors and leaders that are going to be doing the workout with me.
Mark, before we go, tell me, how long have you been doing this? Zenergize, part of Jeunesse, how long have you been in this section of our industry?
In 1995, I went right into the gym.
Yes.
Our first Zenergize was with 5 people. And it was
What?
just a little baby workout, and we've built this over the last 5 years. We've gone around the world. We've had millions do the workouts with us. It's been so much fun.
I love that. And we were talking backstage just a few minutes ago. He went to college where I live currently. We were practically neighbors and didn't even know it. That's why I think I connect with you so much. We got that Northridge energy.
Yeah, and the hard thing is I want to hug you right now.
I
man,
know.
But because of social distancing, we are not.
We're
being
good.
respectful here.
Well, don't go anywhere because I want your positive energy here with me as we transition to our next segment. Ladies and gentlemen, once you have the knowledge and you know the what and the how, well, we know the what and how of the products. We got to know the why. We got to know how to share that why with other people. I'm thrilled to welcome our next executive guest who will be introducing Jeunesse leaders to share with you their best practices and strategies in leading with the product. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get pumped, get that energy going, drop some love in the chat, and make some noise for Chief Marketing Officer Mark Patterson.
Shot. One opportunity. This is everything you ever wanted. One moment. Did you capture? Just let it slip. Yo.
Hello, Jeunesse family. Hey, it's great to see all of you. All the super fans, I see you out there. Hello, Mai. It's great to see all of you. It's so great to have you with us. We appreciate you taking your time. We know that it's early some places, late some places. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. We're glad you're here. And I want to thank you because you're taking time out of your day to learn how to be a strong leader here at Jeunesse. And we're so glad you're part of the family. And I hope you're taking notes and listening because there's great information just pouring into your living rooms or wherever you are. Now tonight, usually when you see me, you know I'm going to launch a product, right? That's usually the thing. But did you see yesterday? Scott Lewis showed how many products. Does anyone remember? How many products did we launch last year? Seeing if anyone can put it up. 20, over 20 actually in 2020. I know, I hear the applause, but think about this for a second. I want you to realize when you saw all those doctors up here, do you know how much time goes in to create even one product? I want you to just think about this for a second. The formulas that they first have to come up with, I mean, they have to find unique formulas that do unique things, something that you can talk about that no one else has. They've got to find something in the forefront of technology. And to do it 20 times is unbelievable. And then when they do come up with a formula that's been tested and proved and tried, then it comes over to the marketing department, comes to me. And my team takes it and we start to create a brand. And when you're creating a brand, it's a look, it's a feel, and we want it to look better than any other brand that's out there, not just in network marketing, but in all the world, right? And we think about, where is this product? I remember when we made Diamond for Turkey, we said, what do they have? And we had to do a lot of research to really understand what it is that will connect with the people there. Then we create logos and brochures and the website, videos, training, the doctor's training videos. We try and create as many tools as we can to help you so that you can just simply be excited about the product. And then whatever questions come your way, you can take those tools, you can let people know, and then that's how they become familiar with Jeunesse. Many people become familiar with Jeunesse just through the products. That's the first introduction. So today, this morning, we're going to do something special. I'm going to bring up some of you onto the stage, and we're going to hear from you on how this has worked, how you go out into your markets. And I want to hear, we have people from all around the world, so we're going to hear what's working in their area, what's working for them, how they're connecting with people out there, and how people are enjoying their introduction coming into Jeunesse through products. So please put your hands together and clap and welcome to the stage. Let's start with Diamond Directors Kina Shi and Johnson Yap from the United States. Diamond Director Mandy Chen from Greater China. Emerald Director Jessica Ellerman from the United States. And Ruby Director Alejandro Gonzalez from Guatemala. Thank you, everyone. Come on in. I always wanted to see where they're going to sit, because that means I know where I'm going to sit. Welcome, everyone, and I hope you're all really excited to hear from them. I'm so glad you came. First of all, thank you for taking your time and being willing to fly in. These are hard times. It's not easy to travel, so thank you for coming. We really appreciate it. And I think you heard me. Everyone out there is dying to understand, and they're ready to take notes. They want to know, how do you do it? We know you're successful, so how do you get out there? How do you approach people? How do you talk to people and introduce them to some of these amazing products? We have 2 tables full. I think at this point, there's so many products we could fill 4 or 5 tables full. But why don't we start? We'll just go around, but let's start with Alejandro. Alejandro, thank you for being here all the way from Guatemala.
My pleasure to be here.
He told me he's been practicing his English, so he may speak some English, he may speak some Spanish, but if it comes together, it might be Spanglish. But we're glad you're here, and please tell us what's working for you in your area and you personally, and give some tips out there on how to approach people with these products. And I know you actually have a product that I wish we had up here in the U.S., True New Coffee.
Yeah.
Take it away.
The most important thing is that we have to learn to love the products. We have to learn to love it. How do you learn to love the products? You have to give the products to your family, to your close friends, and then you have to listen the testimonials. When you listen the testimonials, you watch why the owners of this company do these kind of products. They do these products for changing lives, for give blessed for the people around the world. When you know about that, when you see that, when you feel that in your heart, you are going to start doing this business with like a professional. Because this business is did like a professional when you do it with your heart, thinking about the health and blessing all the other persons around the world. So when you know that, then you have the strategy. When you know that in your heart you want to love other people and bless other people with these products, after that is the strategy. Right now in Latin America, the COVID thing hit us very well, very good, very big, because we Latins are very warm people. We like to hug, we like to kiss, we like to invite you to my home, to my living room, and talk about our life. And with the COVID thing, that stopped. That never it provided. So we have to learn about something else. We have to learn about doing showrooms in Zoom, for example. So you have to learn about present the products, use Luminous, drink Nara, drink Trunu coffee, and tell the people in Zoom meeting that, wow, this tastes wonderful, and look my skin, look the mask. So when the people see that in Zoom, you are making a good job, like for them to know the product. And that strategy is the first one that we are using, and it's going very well with that.
I'm really glad you told us that. And one thing I really caught from him is caring, right? When you understand that you're actually helping someone, I think it becomes much easier. Don't be afraid to tell someone about a product that's going to help them. I think that makes a big difference. And I miss the warmth of being able to hug again, too. So yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that. Jessica.
All right, well, I think for me personally, I gather customers in two different ways. One, like if I'm super passionate about a product, like my favorite product is Revita Blue, I can sell anybody Revita Blue because I'm super passionate about it, right? Like I can literally find a reason for you to need it because I love it so much. But the other thing I do, guys, is you're really all you're doing is selling a solution, not necessarily a product. So for me, selling products is all about communication, right? So if I'm listening to somebody and they have a problem, I've got something that can solve just about every problem. And so really that's what you're doing. You're selling a solution to a problem. So listen, communicate, talk to your friends, look at stuff that they're already taking, and especially your friends and your family, ask them to replace something that they're already doing, their skincare regimen, whatever it might be. Ask them to replace something they're already doing. Super simple, and just get passionate about it. Use your products, whatever you have in your market. We've got the most amazing things out here. And when I came, I loved Reserve. I loved the Envy skincare, but then all of a sudden I have some kind of health issues, if you will. Started on Revita Blue, changed my life, and I use it to change anybody's life I can. So that's the two ways that I do it. Get passionate about one thing, sell it to everybody, and then find their problems and solve them.
Yeah, so passion, that actually, it works. Even I don't even mean to sell things sometimes, but when we're creating these products, working on the packaging, sometimes I tell my family, I show my family, and they can just tell I'm excited, and so they start saying, when can I get it? When are you going to bring it home? How can I get it? And I realize, like, wow, if you do have that passion, people really they do want what you have. If they see you excited or feeling well, you talk about your story, makes a big difference. So yeah, I can totally see that working. Thank you for sharing. Mandy.
I think people have different personalities. So for someone already outgoing, so they can show their passion, really, I love this product, you got to try, right? But someone like me, I'm kind of introverted. So what I did with the products is I started using first. So I started sharing the product passively. So people saw the difference in me, then they asked me. Then I think at the beginning, you want to learn like the products, like Alejandro said. You need to learn to love, but it don't overload you with all the science behind of it. Because sometimes when we love something, when we go share with people, you overload it with them all the science behind of it, and they don't care a lot of times. We go share a movie, we go share a restaurant. We don't know the recipe. We just share our feeling. We use the products, we like it, so we share. And also, I think you just need to find a most comfortable way, be yourself, to share the products. You don't have to come out to the different salesperson or just not you anymore. So you do your part of the job. If they want to take it, if they want to try it, that's good. If not, that's okay. So you really, I think it's your attitude really matters, like how the results gonna come. Yeah, do your job, and let God take care of the rest.
Absolutely. I feel the same about the science. Like, I don't know how to tell people how it works, but I can definitely tell them that it works. And many times that's all you need to let them know. You know, you can always be proud that we have a scientific advisory board that backs it. The doctors are behind it, right? And if they want to look into it, even on the website near all the products, there's information about what's in it and how it works. But all you really need to do is to say, it does work, I've used it, you know, take my word for it. And that really does make a difference. And it helps people not be afraid to go talk about a product. Yeah, it's a really big deal.
Well, to lead with products, first of all, you have to be the product of the product. You have to use the product yourself. Frankly speaking, I don't come on board the business because of the product. It's because of the business. But as I built the business, I used the product and fall in love with the product so much. Love the Reserve, Luminous, you know. When I travel and I realize that my the serum is finishing, I feel like, oh, my heart beats so fast. Oh my God, what am I going to do when I reach my destination? So I have to find my way to find another new bottle of serum. So I consume the product, I use the product from head to toe. Nowadays, I check in hotel, I don't use their shampoo. I use our cleansers or everything. I don't use their conditioner or shampoo at all. I use all my products. So I don't purposely to talk to people with products, but when we talk about things that we like, what we believe, and what I'm doing, and whatever I use, I consume, I take a pack of Reserve, I drink. People ask me, what is that? And there it goes. We can start the conversation. So we have all the great products, youth enhancement system. And the products that you can give to people as present, when there's Mother's Day or any occasions, you will think of giving this instead of thinking of buying any gifts for them. So talk about great products, we have tons of it and more to come. And the products is our vehicle to make money.
Kina, that's a great point. I think it's probably really exciting for people to realize that the way you actually provide and that you can have your own business based on the products that you love just by talking about them and sharing them, it's probably a surprise to many people, but it really does work. And I think we should not be afraid to talk about that either. I love that you said that and shared that right off. You know, I think that's important. Johnson.
Hey, Mark Peterson, thank you for having me. Hello, super fans who love our youth enhancement system. I love it. You know, you love the youth enhancement system. You got to go out and talk to people, right? But first of all, before you talk to people, that's what I do. That's how I started the business with Kina. Now, everybody has a different way of doing the business. Kina lead the business with the opportunity, how to make money, but I lead the business with the product because I love the product. I'm not going to share my testimonial, some of the things I can't say right here. So I'm going to tell you the product has improved my life for great, not better, for great. And I love youth enhancement system. Now what I do, I have the advantages of sharing the product with the people. I'm not fear of sharing any kind of product. We have 12 different products that rejuvenate ourselves. I'm the product of the product. I got to use the product first. I got to know whether the product works or not. It works for me, and I go out and talk to people. I had a business. Everyone that come by and walk by my business, I say, oh, I see somebody limping. I see some woman with a big eye block. Hey, man, come in. Sit down. Let's have a chat. You look great. You know, every time you put a word out there, try to boost them up and talk great things about them. And say, oh, no, man, I'm trying to get rid of this eye bag for the longest time. I couldn't find anything that in the market that can help me with this. Hey, man. If I have something that can get rid of the eye bag in less than 2 minutes, would you be interested of using this product? Now, bear in mind that we are in the business of creating a faithful customers. We are in the business of getting more customers. The more customers we get, the more income we get. We know the product is good, right? We just have to go out and share with people.
And remember the power of mouth, how you share with people from one mouth to another to another. That's how we grow our organization. But we start with our families first, the warm market, that's what we call it. We start to call our brothers, sister, auntie, mom and dad, hey, let's use the product. Tell me how you feel about it. And then they feel good at using the product, and they share with their friend. That's our cold market. And recently, I think in 2014, I went back to Malaysia that I was looking for my classmate, a high school classmate, and we have a reunion. And then when we met together, oh my gosh, everybody looking like either they have their bald or they have no teeth. They look at me like, hey, Johnson, you look great. What did you do? I said, listen, you got to take what I'm taking right now. You know, I showed them I'm taking Reserve, I'm taking AM, PM, Revita Blue. I take the whole 9 yards of the youth enhancement system. Once you love the product, once you believe in the product and it's so strong, the fear will disappear. You will go out and talk to people.
Thank you so much for sharing. So as you've noticed, did you notice that not one of them said that the thing that they do is just send a video to somebody?
Yep.
Even though they love the videos. They didn't try to approach someone without getting to know who they are. They get to know who they are. They use their voice. And I think this is really important because even though we give you amazing tools, those tools are to back up what you're saying, right? It's not, I think that you are the most important marketing tool we have. You, all of you, are the voice. We don't go out and do mass advertising like all the other products, right? We take that money and we actually give it to you. But we like to see your voices and have you connect with people and talk about the experiences you have with the products, and that's how people come into this business. And I think that some people overthink it and they try too hard and they're worried that they posted something on social media and people didn't call them and say, how can I join your business? It really is a people business. You've got to reach out to people. Do any of you have anything to say about the marketing tools and how you use those? Yes, Johnson.
Yeah, since you mentioned that, I really love the tools, especially with the pandemic right now. We are so-called practice social distancing. How are you going to talk to people? You can't even meet face-to-face and talk to people. But for me, personally, I love personal interaction. That's how I built my business. But unfortunately, the pandemic hit. We got to use the different tools to build the business. But thank God, Jeunesse provide on the J Mobile provide a tool for us to build a business. Or for people who's out there, or the super fan, or all the members out there who have fear that to talk to people, this is a very powerful tool. We have the video in the J Mobile back office. You know, when you look at your phone book, if you can just send a video. For example, I was talking about the instantly ageless, right? So you can just send a video, say, hey, no knife, no needles. You can look younger 10 years. Look at the video, you know? So it's how you prospect through using an amazing tool that Jeunesse provide. I love that tool, but a lot of people are not aware of that. Please download the J Mobile if you haven't had the J Mobile yet. Use that tools to build your business. This is the recent trend in the market. We got to use tools to build the business.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Anyone else? Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you in Spanish. So for all the Hispanic people, una de las cosas más importantes cuando usamos el social media,
One of the most important things when we use social media is that when we begin working in this industry, we pretend that when using a picture on social media about a product, about Nara and Reserve, that's enough for people to come and ask us about the product, and that's not the right strategy. The only thing that will do is that that will let others know that you're promoting a product. But lives and stories on social media is a better tool in which people will see you using Luminance, for example. They will see you drinking Trun in Latin America, drinking Reserve, and on the stories you'll be able to let others know what the products can be used for and how you feel when using them. So don't make a mistake. Don't limit ourselves to just posting pictures online. People will only be concerned about information and they will not know what you're reflecting. You need to
What he said was
next.
no, thank you for sharing, and I'm glad you were able to speak in your tongue. I think that you can connect with people very much that way. We're toward the end of the segment, but anyone else have anything they'd like to say?
I guess because I know you talked a little bit about social media, so I'll do a little bit of that as well. And I don't make the mistake of just, we've got the tools, we've got the videos, but it's not about just throwing those videos up on your Facebook, guys. It's not about throwing those videos up on your Instagram. It's about connecting with an audience, right? Your social media should more be about you and your lifestyle and whatever. All my sales through social media get done through Messenger. They don't get done on my Facebook page or my Instagram page. They get done because I'm connecting with people, I'm communicating with people, we're having conversations. In Messenger, I use the voice a lot. I don't just type. I usually talk to the people. They can hear me, and then if they ask something and I find that they have a problem, then I solve that problem.
Yeah,
in
that's
Messenger.
awesome.
In Messenger.
You're personally reaching out and talking to people. You know, all of you have a fan base. All of you do. We all have people who like who we are. They like what you're about. They want to know what you're doing. And so if you're just genuine, you're just real, and you talk about your experiences and you actually reach out to people, then you can use all the tools to back up and help people see what you're excited about. But first, personally reach to people, I think, is what I've heard across the board here.
I think another thing to add to her is you need to be yourself, be sincere, be like a authenticity, right? It's very important because I see a lot of people, they try to create this lifestyle on the social media, but it's not real. So people attract to how you see the world, how you live your life, but not how you created those. So really be yourself and connect with the people. I think that's important.
Absolutely. Well, I hate to say it, we're at the end, and so I want to thank you all for being here. Being authentic is an excellent point. It's something that's very, very important in this business, and all of you are definitely that. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. And one thing I've learned is, as I listen to them, is it doesn't matter where you're from. They're from all over the world, and yet their approach is very similar. Try to notice that reaching out, connecting with people, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, you're going to find that we have products that can help and make someone else's life, enhance their life, and then they can discover that they can even their financial world can be enhanced by Jeunesse. So thank you so much for being here, and thank all of you for taking time to listen to us. It's great to be with you. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Superfans.
Gracias.
All right.